When Rockstar first revealed GTA 6, most of the attention was on one place, Vice City. But Vice City may only be one part of something much bigger. Rockstar has now revealed tropical islands, massive wetlands, forgotten coastal towns, industrial communities controlled by biker gangs, and an entire national park filled with hunting, fishing, and off-road trails. And when we combine these confirmed locations with trailer footage, official screenshots, and the massive community reconstruction of the map, we begin to see what Rockstar may actually be building. Not just another GTA city, an entire state. So in this video, we're traveling across the state of Leonida, from the streets of Vice City all the way to Mount Kalaga in the north. And then we're going beyond Rockstar's official reveals to look at the towns, roads, and regions the community may have already discovered. Our journey starts in Vice City, the center of GTA 6's world and Rockstar's modern interpretation of Miami. The Vice City we remember was heavily defined by the 1980s, but this time Rockstar is building a modern city shaped by social media, extreme wealth, nightlife, and the constant pursuit of attention. Rockstar describes it as the glamour, hustle, and greed of America captured in a single city, and the screenshots already show how different its neighborhoods can be. Ocean Beach gives us the version of Vice City everyone recognizes: white sand, turquoise water, and rows of pastel Art Deco hotels. But travel further into the city and the atmosphere changes. Little Cuba brings panaderias and Latin American influence, while areas like the Tishawaka Flea Market represent a completely different side of the city's economy. Then there's the V Seaport, described as the cruise ship capital of the world. And this matters because GTA 6 appears to be giving boats and waterways a much larger role than previous games. Vice City itself also appears much denser than Los Santos. The trailers and screenshots show high-rise districts, highways running between islands, marinas, beaches, nightlife districts, and large suburban areas stretching away from downtown. But the biggest difference between GTA 6 and GTA 5 may become clear when we leave the city because instead of immediately entering empty countryside, Leonida appears to transition into entirely different regions with their own identities. And heading south from Vice City brings us to one of the most important parts of the map, the Leonida Keys. The Leonida Keys are GTA 6's tropical archipelago, inspired by the Florida Keys. And compared to the chaos of Vice City, life here seems to move at a completely different pace. Small island communities, roadside bars, marinas, and long bridges connect a chain of tropical islands surrounded by some of the most beautiful, and according to Rockstar, most dangerous, waters in America. But the Keys appear to be much more than a scenic road trip destination. The official screenshots show an enormous focus on water, speedboats, fishing boats, yachts, jet skis, seaplanes, and even detailed underwater environments filled with coral, tropical fish, and sea turtles. Scuba diving is clearly represented in the official material, and other imagery also shows kayaks. Rockstar hasn't explained exactly how deep these activities go, but everything we've seen suggests that GTA 6's ocean may be treated as actual explorable space rather than just the edge of the map. And this region may also be important to the story. Jason has direct connections to the Keys through Brian Heder, a veteran drug runner who operates from his boatyard and lets Jason live at one of his properties in exchange for helping with local work. That means the Leonida Keys may be more than a holiday destination. They could be one of the places where Jason's story begins before the scale of the game expands towards Vice City. But follow Leonida's waterways inland, and paradise starts to become much more dangerous. This is the Grassrivers, Leonida's enormous wetland region, and Rockstar's interpretation of the Florida Everglades. Rockstar calls it the untamable jewel of Leonida's crown, but also warns that you never know what is hiding beneath the surface. Alligators are everywhere in the official material. We see them surrounding airboats, moving through the wetlands, and even appearing alongside what looks like local hunting activity. Now, that doesn't necessarily confirm a complete hunting system for the player, but wildlife clearly plays a much larger role in GTA 6's world than it did in GTA 5. Airboats also appear repeatedly, suggesting that large parts of the Grassrivers may be designed around water-based exploration rather than ordinary roads. And the region isn't completely empty. Official images show isolated communities built around the wetlands with wooden structures, boats, and people living far away from the urban world of Vice City. This is what makes Leonida interesting. In GTA 5, leaving Los Santos often meant driving through large stretches of relatively empty countryside. Here, Rockstar appears to be giving each region its own vehicles, wildlife, communities, and reasons to explore. And traveling west from the wetlands brings us somewhere completely different again, a place where tourism has died, but another economy has taken its place. Port Gellhorn is Leonida's forgotten coast. Rockstar describes a once popular vacation destination now filled with cheap motels, closed attractions, and empty strip malls. The tourists left, but the town didn't disappear. Instead, a new underground economy seems to have grown in its place. The official screenshots show drug deals taking place through car windows, indoor grow operations, rundown motels, biker culture, and neon-lit adult nightlife. Even Rockstar's description tells players to jump on a dirt bike and hold onto their wallet. Port Gellhorn feels important because it represents the side of Leonida that has been left behind. Vice City is expanding upward with towers, luxury apartments, and nightlife, while Gellhorn appears to be surviving through whatever money people can make. And that could make it perfect for side stories, criminal operations, and characters who exist completely outside the glamorous world of Vice City. The reconstructed community map also places Port Gellhorn as one of the largest settlements outside Vice City, with surrounding roads, coastline, and smaller areas that could make this much more than a quick stop on the way across the state. But further inland, Leonida's economy changes again. Instead of tourism or street crime, one town appears to survive through industry, and the biker gang operating around it. Welcome to Ambrosia, an industrial town in the heart of Leonida, where, according to Rockstar, American industry and old-school values still reign supreme, whatever the cost. The town appears to revolve around one major employer, the Allied Crystal Sugar Refinery. Its enormous industrial complex dominates the skyline, surrounded by sugarcane fields, freight infrastructure, and working-class communities. But Rockstar's description reveals another side of Ambrosia. The refinery provides the jobs, while the local biker gang provides almost everything else. Official screenshots show members of the Final Chapter Motorcycle Club riding together through town, and their clothing suggests a structured organization with different roles inside the gang. This could make Ambrosia one of the most interesting faction-controlled areas in the game. The refinery represents the legitimate economy keeping the town alive, while the biker gang appears to operate its own economy underneath it. The surrounding countryside also shows active agriculture and burning sugarcane fields, giving Ambrosia an identity completely different from every location we've visited so far. Vice City runs on money and attention. The Keys run on tourism and smuggling. Port Gellhorn survives through decay and underground crime. But Ambrosia appears to run on industry, agriculture, and biker influence. And if we continue traveling north, the roads eventually give way to the wildest region Rockstar has revealed so far. At the northern edge of Leonida lies Mount Kalaga National Park. This is important because it completely changes our understanding of GTA 6's geography. Leonida isn't just beaches, palm trees, and flat wetlands. Rockstar is also building a large northern wilderness filled with mountains, forests, rivers, and deep valleys. And unlike the empty wilderness areas found in some previous GTA maps, Rockstar is already giving players reasons to come here. The official description specifically mentions hunting, fishing, and off-road trails. The screenshots show hunters moving through the forest, deer and other wildlife around the rivers, dirt bikes traveling through mountain terrain, kayaks on the waterways, and helicopters flying above huge forested valleys. The exact depth of hunting and fishing mechanics hasn't been explained yet, but Rockstar specifically advertising these activities makes Mount Kalaga feel closer to an outdoor playground than simple background scenery. There's one obvious question left. How does all of this actually fit together? Rockstar has not officially released the complete GTA 6 map, but the community hasn't exactly been waiting patiently. Using road signs, skylines, coastlines, coordinates, and landmarks visible across trailers, screenshots, and development footage, fans have spent years reconstructing what the state of Leonida could look like. And while this map is unofficial and will almost certainly change as more information becomes available, it gives us the clearest picture yet of how the confirmed regions may connect.